Yeah, look at those flies fucking like...
Och så en strömming.
Ah, spreadable butter from 1901. That's interesting. Lurpax.
Och så smör.
Yeah, these people are lining up for it. Now watch how they do it, though.
Så. Susanne kanske du kan... 1, 2, 3, 4. Eller?
Jag fick det. Jag kan hämta.
Jag glömde servetten.
Yeah, see how he's like cleaning it up and shit?
Så det är dags att rensa.
Yeah, he cut off the tail, unlike someone else we just watched. Oh, I wouldn't eat this shit to save my life. I am not saying I'd eat it, but see the difference? You couldn't pay, like I said, unless I'm like retiring tomorrow. No, Bob ate the lutefisk? I think I've heard of that fish. Is that a real thing? Because I think I've heard of that before. Yeah, all the guts and stuff are gone. The nasty ass skin.
Bra där.
Again, still disgusting. I wouldn't eat it.
Och en klar.
God, imagine putting that cadaver on the grill. You would smell that shit throughout all of, what is this, Switzerland?
Så delar han i
Yeah,
lite
look
små
at what they're
bitar.
doing.
Jag ska göra en klämma.
That's it. All that other shit goes.
Tallrik ska vi ha.
Then they get the potato. Sweden. All right, Sweden.
Rom.
Look at the flies. The flies are all over, though. And oh my God. Yeah.
Så då är det dags att smöra
Måste
macka.
ha en snaps till så blir det en natur.
Bro, they ate this shit like 10 years ago. They shit this out long ago.
För lite.
Yeah, and if you really think about it, look how little of the fish after they gutted and everything. So it's like, why even eat it?
Det fanns stenbröd. Varsågod och ta. På med strömmingen.
I just want to see. All right, so all right, we get it. We get it.
Var det lite strömming?
Vad?
Det måste vara sten.
What's over here? What happened here? Really, bro? Did he just take some straight up fish with a potato? That's why people are. Oh my God! No, no, no.
Nice!
That's a hurl call.
Ser reklam för stenbröd också.
Ja.
Att det måste vara det. Det måste vara stenbröd.
Yeah, the kids are like, fuck that shit.
Gå in förbi bakgrunden.
Kom ihåg det, Magnus, när du lägger ut den.
Vad?
Det måste vara stenbröd.
Ja.
No.
Yeah, Google fish. I mean, I understand, man. Like, people in different cultures, you know, you're brought up with different foods and different things like that. But if you look at the process they go through, it's like essentially they're diminishing the horribleness of the fish.
From Slaptrask. Crop swamp.
No, I don't think the kids don't look like. I purposely looked in their plate and they're like, yeah, get that shit away from me.
Ja, precis. Tropic swamp.
Jag vet, det behöver lite invasion. Så. Jag tror jag lämnar tomaten.
It probably started like, I think I heard like, it's like, all right, we either eat this or we die. So, and then it, you know, the people found ways to make it more edible and it turned into kind of a tradition.
Då var det dags.
Shit. I just, she's like, ah.
Oj, vad gott.
Nu släpar vi.
Yeah, get a drink real
Så
quick.
det är sjöngen.
Måste vara lite
Och så var det snapsen.
öl.
Kommer du ihåg den vad hette på japanska?
Nej. Lyft på alla.
Det var den här som hade...
Vad hette det?
Det börjar på K.
Det var inte konnichiwa.
Ka.
Nej, jag inte breakas det. Du får klippa bort det.
Ja.
Okay, so we've seen how they make the fish. Quite exciting. But you see the difference between how they did it. Like, they were just taking, like, the whole cadaver with all the shit you aren't supposed to eat. Yeah, like, why even go through all that if you have to... Basically, what you're doing is everything... I understand different cultures again. Like, you're, like, going through all this shit. To what? Suppress, the horrible flavor of the fish? Oh, man. Chris Chan out of context videos. Well, actually, what I think I'm going to do, because I do have to be up relatively early tomorrow. I know it's a short stream. I actually wasn't even going to stream tonight, but, because I was up doing shit late with the Aya Neo last night. And I will be back tomorrow with more content. Almost definitely a stream. Probably a video. Count on a stream, but probably a video. And I'll see you guys real soon. Have a good evening. And I'll stream longer tomorrow night, too. Have a good one.
Enemy team nearing victory. Defeat.
Because I work, but and I even work on the weekends too. Luckily, I have a two-family house with my parents on the other side. They watch him, but my ex would have him here even more if I had the time to. He, during David Jaffe's stream, said, I said to him when I came on the air, like, dude, why are you saying that I don't have custody of kids? And he kept on deflecting the answer. I'm like, oh, here's the proof in 4K. But I wanted to make sure that people saw that since someone else retweeted it and reminded me of it, so retweet it and capture it before your beautiful assistant got rid of it. And it's so funny, him and his army of fucking basement-dwelling losers, they don't answer why, like, why did you lie about it? Oh, get over it, get this. That's all it is. Because the goalpost moved. Like, I have to treat people like the quartering like a troll. I'm just going to have to ignore the guy. Because that's essentially what he is. How can I make $5K a week on OnlyFans? Sell your ass. So, yeah, I'm like, and I see them all, oh, why are you bringing up this old shit? And then there's people saying, well, you don't, look, that doesn't prove, you don't have full custody of your kids. I'm like, first off, what the fuck is it at any of your business? And secondly, yeah, you split the custody between the parents. That's how it usually goes. What is it your business anyway? But that's the thing with him. And the quartering, the goalpost is moved. Now why? Oh, Rich, you exposed me. And you proved that I was a lying piece of shit. So I'm just, why are you bringing up old stuff? I call it the thoughts and prayers effect. It's like when a shooting happens, oh, don't talk about it now, thoughts and prayers. You know, deflect from the actual problem. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but that's the first one I thought of. You know. Oh, it's old hat. Dude, it's not old hat. You said that like a little over a month ago. You know what I mean? Anyway. I know I just went on a rant there. We are definitely over 500 people. Is the stream about Tater Jeremy? It's about whatever we talk about, dude. Who's messaging me now? Why is my phone not? The gas is in my ass. Thank you. Changing the name of your PSN account causes some PS3 and Vita games to crash on startup. Will this affect potential backwards compatibility? Possibly. How did who's Michael Cortez? It's always really interesting when men get mad if another man's posts a shirtless selfie. It ain't. It's okay, dude. Yeah, I love when people freak out over it. Like, and I showed like barely the top of myself, and it's like, oh my god, why are you shirtless? Why are you? And then then there was a dude who said Andrew Tate is a quote unquote man, Foxy CC. She's like, you were never like this 5 years ago. I'm like, do you remember the Note 7 shirtless unboxing from 2016? What? Anyway. So, I don't know, Porky's butthole. I have no idea what was said there. Yeah, he posted like a shirtless image to like Gabe Newell, too. That's why, Suru, yeah, it's time to unbox. That's why I was laughing, man. Like, really? You're gonna say with us, you're gonna use, you were never like, when did I ever make serious content? Maybe in the very beginning where I was like trying to be like a gaming journalist, and then I realized that's not my fucking take. Anyway, so are you ready to have some fucking fun? And cringe?
Let me change that. You will only even acknowledge he exists if he's ignored how he feels 99% of the time before that. Because if he was sad
Why is there Grand Theft Auto on the bottom is the most important question.
most of the time before that, he never would have got to a place where he could attract a woman like you. The man who works in Starbucks, who's sad all...
Did you see the game dev that drove himself mad because Jim Sterling wouldn't engage with him about their video on Twitter? No, you got to send me something on that, please. I beg of you. Send it to me on Twitter. Yeah, he has a weird... He has a voice that doesn't fit him. Philip Renil is still upset with you. He went on another tangent about you again. Said he'd bank off of watching Detractor content. So, let him do it. Phil, I am giving you full permission. Unironically, you could watch whatever Detractor content you want to watch on me, dude. God bless. I won't. What do you think? I'm going to get annoyed? Flag you? I'll do neither.
All the time. You won't reply to him. Neither will any other female.
What are you going to say? It was Tevin that made you jerk off?
So for women to come along and pretend they give a f- about the fact that most men are basically invisible. There is not a female.
Why? How? How are most men basically invisible? What are you talking about? Dude, he's so grifting off incels. Who is invisible, man? I'm a fat motherfucker, and I have no problem getting laid. Who is it? Who are these men invisible to? Sorry, Sushi, I missed your super chat. Who? You're invisible. Fucking. Oh man, the Elliot Rogers syndrome. There's a rumor that Microsoft will do one last batch of backwards compatible games, mainly Activision. Ah, that's interesting. I thought they said they were done though.
Male on the planet who's invisible.
Why is RTU delusional? Why? Because I get more ass than you? I'm sorry. I expect a voice like, yeah, I expect like a deeper voice.
Today, you can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get blanked and ignored.
Oh, dude, that's just how the pecking order works, man. Yeah, you could be Brad Pitt and you're going to have to put in work to get laid. A mediocre woman could walk into a bar and absolutely have, with zero effort, leave with someone with an erect cock. Okay, boo-hoo. Who cares? Why are you angry over it? If I have no problem getting laid, why no one on this planet should, unless your personality sucks. That's the problem. What is it with Phil and underage pandas? What the hell are you talking? Panda Lee? Isn't that bullshit? She was never underage. She may have been young, but never underage.
Told them. Most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men. Because I've dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men don't even f***ing exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to.
Yeah, because they're not attracted to him. Cry me a river. Wah. They're not interested. Schlungus interruptus. What do you have, a big gigantic boner that interrupts people? It's setting your standards and bar too high. Everyone deserves a bit of me. You need to be willing to look past the exterior. It's, dude, but it's not even that. Like, Elliot Rodger, it's a grim example, but he wasn't a bad-looking dude at all. He dressed, but he was just a fucking weirdo. People there's a lot of dudes who have a tough time meeting women. That place too much. They don't get, like, obviously looks are like, look, yeah, if you're not attracted to somebody, you're not going to have, but it's also too where if you're relatable, if you can talk, if you have a personality, you could be the best looking dude on the planet, but if you're creepy as fucking hell, you ain't ever getting any ass. Period. It's just a fact. The new processors come out next month. I'm going to have to build another rig, huh?
So if you just sit here and say, I'll get a big G, a boss, a millionaire, and let him have a day off, very nice of you. I'm sure you would. But if a guy who wanted to have days off all the time, he never would have got important enough in the first place to attract a woman like you. And that is the reality. As a man.
Bullshit. Dude, I've seen ugly dudes working normal 9-to-5s with beautiful wives. Stop the shit. Yo, this guy had a girl in his life before. I guarantee you that dumped him, and he's just an embittered asshole, and now he wants to get vengeance and make money off of it. Get lost.
Man, it's player versus player. It's ultimately competitive. And as a man, you have to outcompete the other men who are prepared to get up and do it anyway. That's how it works. There's no such thing as saying, I'm sad, I need 2 weeks off. Not as a man if you want to be important. I mean, if 12 tigers attack me and I manage to
Is he one of these guys who doesn't believe in, like, mental illness, I bet? He has to be. He has to be. Why is there Grand Theft Auto on the bottom? What the fuck does that have to do with Andrew Tate?
defeat 11 in unarmed combat with my Aikido, and the last tiger gets my neck. That's a fine way for Tate to die.
What?